Smaller. If you want to call yourself the best, you've got to go through a legend like this man. And they'll be facing Muhammad Ali. 6'3" tall, the best to ever do it.
Remember, there's a shorter reach here, so now they have to slip inside and use the speed, use the proximity, and that timing to time off the long jab that comes in to jump over the top. It's about skills now. Skills will pay the bills.
Jack Dempsey, the Manasseh Mauler, one of the legends of all legends, one of the best to ever lace up the gloves, no doubt about it. He is the greatest, Muhammad Ali. Watch the footwork, watch the hand speed. No one does it like Ali.
The reach, how on earth are they going to get through that jab?
And now it's time for the official introductions, and for that, we go to the Hall of Famer, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, from Manasseh, Colorado, a true legend of boxing, here is one of the all-time greats of the sport, the acclaimed.
What a pleasure to be in this unique environment. These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. Jab to the body. Fundamentals always help. Nice hook. When you're training to fight a swarmer, you've got to focus on your conditioning because they will push you to the edge of your limits.
You are fighting the swarmer. Be smart, be sharp. Concentrate, but you've got to be confident. Do not dance his dance, because that swarmer, once you do that, you're giving a man a chance that shouldn't have one.
They block the left there. Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Jack Dempsey, oh boy, in trouble. Good job trying to back out of trouble.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will they do? What will they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Oh no, Dempsey is hurt. And right back into the fray.
3 days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Dempsey in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell. Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Misses with the right uppercut. Those counter punches have to hurt. Nice counter shot. Who would have thought Ali would get rattled like this? That was the moment.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
If you like defense, you're going to love this fighter. Excellent defense. They stay on the outside. They use their jab efficiently, and they don't take damage.
flat for the fight. If you've got a dancer out there in front, you've got to cut him off. Cut the ring off, make the ring small. Put him on the back foot. Put him under pressure.
The greatest has been dazed. Muhammad Ali in trouble. Somehow weathered the storm. Oh, Johnny, the great heavyweight champion just got clipped. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Dempsey in that last round. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
Every second, every...
And there's the bell to start round 3. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
What are they thinking? That's clearly illegal. You wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of a shot from that heavyweight. Do you believe this? Try and relax a little bit now. Fight a little differently. A perfect counter shot. Is he going to punch himself out, though? There's anyone that can get out of trouble, it's Muhammad Ali. And finally, Muhammad Ali goes down. As you can see, it was a hit to the head that did it. Let's watch it again.
Where did that come from? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Let's talk about Ali. Here we go to the 4th round. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Job blocking the hook. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've got in the ring with fights like that and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Jack Dempsey, oh boy, in trouble. Now they're right back into the fray.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
The stamina is off the charts. Heavyweight champion just got clipped. Jack Dempsey, oh boy, in trouble. Down goes Jack Dempsey. It look great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
Talk about Dempsey in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
You're being put down.
Back into the fray here in round 5. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. He can't score with that uppercut. This is the heavyweight division. One punch could end this fight.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Oh no, Dempsey is hurt. And it appears they weathered the storm. How, I'm not sure.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
Is this the beginning of the end for Muhammad Ali? And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit, because if you're getting caught like that beginning...
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. The great heavyweight champion just got clipped. And in this replay, you can see it. That body punch folded him like a lawn chair.
You're right, Todd. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Talk about Dempsey in that last round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
To make or break a fighter.
There's the bell to start round 6. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff it.
Well done with that counter shot. Got out of the way of that right hook. Failing to score with that right hook. Oh no, Dempsey is hurt. How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
A shot from the gods took him out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Listen to me. Are you okay?
How about that will to win and refusal to stay down as this fight continues?
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
He's got the advantage halfway through the round.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or it's a bit of a mousetrap.
And they block the right uppercut. A big head straight shot, and he goes down. We have got to see that again in slow motion.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You still want to fight.
Let's talk about Ali in that last round. Well, he's got Bambi legs walking back to the corner, but he's still in it.
There's always a way back. Don't ever round anybody off.
You're much better than this guy.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Just stay focused. Don't let him...
Box him back together. Put him back on him this round. I need you.
Good work. You was thinking. You were smart. You weren't loading up, but you still didn't have
And there's the bell to start round 7. Last round was a disaster. What can they do here to turn this around?
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not on twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
There's nothing quite like a big heavyweight fight. Everything can change with one punch.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Incredible work rate. When someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots. Dempsey goes down. A good body shot will paralyze you, and as you can see here, that's exactly what happened.
Even I...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Give me your boy.
The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. Jack Dempsey, oh boy, in trouble. Let's talk about Dempsey in that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
I love the response.
Round 8, and we're off again. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here. We can truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
I need to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Can you continue?
They're on their feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
Look at his corner, look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner. Somehow, get to the end of the round.
I want to think of holding on here for a minute. We're at the halfway point, there's no doubt who's won this round so far.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
A lot of effort being exerted here. Good defense there to stop that hook. How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
That's lights out right there.
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
What a build-up. What a journey towards this fight. What a fight itself. The crowd enjoyed it. The fighters enjoyed it. I certainly enjoyed it. And what a way to end the fight. There's no mistake there about who won. What a shot.
Feeling like I got a brand new contract. Armed and dangerous and ready for comeback. Soon as I catch him on sight, it's contact. I get the job done proper, there's no comebacks. Life's not fair, people hoping on the balance. But either you got that magic or you haven't. And we were born and blessed with all this talent. Soon as we give it a task, it's so apparent I'm fully prepared, fully activated and ready. Focused on the target, grab my weapon, hold it steady, your name. You know that aim rate's heavy. Got the beast in me screaming out, let me out the cage. I ain't got to do it with rage. The days are numbered, see my steps are calculated. On time, not a second hour late.
The fans are ready, and it looks like the fighters are now ready. And next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure.
The gentleman of Deontay.
This bout is scheduled for...
We've waited a long time for this. These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. That hook had to hurt. Not a lot of defense here at all. Usually you don't have to worry about getting a sunburn when you're fighting, Johnny, but that's certainly the case today with the sun blazing.
So Todd, let me explain to you. When you're outside, nobody can turn the temperature down. Nobody can turn the sun down. When that sun's beating on you, when you're tired, when you're frustrated, when you're getting hit, when you're getting hurt, there's no cool fan that's dropping in there. This is where it's real fighting, fight on fight.
Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. When are we gonna see a jab from these two? Whoa, wait a minute! Deontay Wilder rocked right now! He's in some serious trouble! Ooh, that really affected Floyd there! Well, there was no doubt about who won that round. Here we go, round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter in the past go 12 rounds and not have a mark on their face. That's what happens when you stick and move, you hit and you don't get hit.
This is what makes outside fighters so good. Their footwork is second to none. It's as fast as their hands.
Off the charts action from both of these fighters. Catch and shoot. You'd like to see more jabs. Swing and a miss with the right hook. This fighter told us yesterday, I don't get paid by the minute. I'm going to go in there and try and knock my opponent out as soon as possible.
They've got to be very wary. If you're in with a slugger, they will fight all night for fun. They'll stay in your face. They are naturally tough and strong and aggressive.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell. Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
That uppercut's blocked. These two were made for each other. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. No rest for the weary. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them. And there's the bell to start round 4. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Nice defense there to stop the right hook. Both men step back for just a moment. When you've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses, how do you deal with it?
What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You've got to... You just...
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. And Deontay Wilder just got clipped. almost saw a knockout a second ago, and now they're going toe-to-toe.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
They threw the hook, it didn't land. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Oh, Wilder just got clipped and he's in a world of trouble. I don't know if I've ever seen him this hurt before. It's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for. Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the fifth. Beautiful counterpunch. You'd like to see more jabs. There's nothing quite like a big heavyweight fight. Everything can change with one punch.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've got in the ring with fights like that and you punched him, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out of there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
A lot of effort being exerted here. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Every second, every minute of this fight.
Back together.
There's the bell to start round 6. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Missed him with that uppercut. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. Thank goodness we've got instant replay. We get to see it again.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it.
Not the best start, Bob. You know what? The cornermen now, it's down for them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. Well, this fighter has been... And there's the bell for round 7. It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get him close.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? Swing and a miss with that hook. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something. They're back at it again here in round 8. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
This can be so frustrating when you're under such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
Both men step back for just a moment. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Swing and a miss with the hook. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Swing and a miss with the hook. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. And the Bronze Bomber goes down. I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
win the title. I don't have to think too heavy, I can remember. The city centers hella cold in the December. The roads that I'm from will turn you to a contender. I'm a Jean-Claude Van Damme, there's no surrender. You didn't know money when the bally meant the strallies up. When I'm saying money, I'm not talking about Pacquiao. It's funny how the tables turn, you're not Ricky Hatton. Tonight I have to let me put my body down. When you was hitting bags, I was still bagging up in mommy's house. You was in the Philly shell when I was getting batted down. Prison cell, swimming in my thoughts, trying not to drown. Shadow boxing in my pad, I hit the gym when I got out. Ooh, the dogs with me, walks with me, barks with me, go to war with me. That's war with my full city. War with me, that's war with the 6-1. Ooh, the dogs with me, walks with me, barks with me, go to war with me. That's war with my full city. War with me, that's war with the 6-1. Become your rivals, you know the hustle pay.
I'm Todd Grisham, and there's nothing quite like a CompuBox Academy crowd, and they are vocal here tonight. Alongside me, former world champion Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
It's time now for our tale of the tape, Joe Louis. He's 6'2" tall, 181 pounds, one of the best right hands in the business. And he'll be going up against Vitaly Klitschko, 201 centimeters tall, weighing in at 113 kilos with a reach of 203 centimeters.
You've got power, you've got size. It's like somebody blocked the sun out. Then you've got someone that's shorter, that's lighter, that's smaller. They've got to move, they've got to use their speed. Depend on their boxing skills. If you can do that, if you can outbox them, you can beat anybody that's in front of you. Got to be...
Joe Louis, the Brown Bomber. His fight against Matt Schmeling, one of the most important fights in the history of this fine sport. Here comes Dr. Iron Fist Vitaly.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, an iconic longtime world champion who defended his title for a record of 12 years, introducing a heavyweight champion of the world, the one and only Brown Bomber, Joe Louis.
All the talking has been done. These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. He's going to go with more footwork now. What do you think of that strategy? Do you believe what we're seeing? They both want a highlight reel knockout. Counterfighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be honest. You've got to be honest. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Nice right hook. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Do you believe what we are seeing? Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. And they are giving us action. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Now it's a tougher fight, and he's going to be confident.
You gotta take great work, great work. I love that. I love that. The jab slick.
Jab, and then start gathering your pace and win the round back.
What you doing? The gaps will appear. Relax now. I don't want you to load up.
Don't worry about that round. Don't worry about it. Hey, let's go out there and let's reset. Forget about that round. It was a bad round. But we don't care. We don't care. Go out there, you win this.
You'll see it and ride it out. Go out there and finish him.
Just take the round off. Win the round on your jab.
What do we expect to see here in round two? Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
This slugger isn't interested in winning rounds. He just wants to win the fight. And he's not going to do it on the scorecard, Johnny. He needs a KO.
Speed generates power. Timing is everything. If you've got speed, you can pop, knock anybody out. You've just got to hit them in the right spot.
They're giving us a high-tempo show. I'd like to see more jabs. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
He threw a punch and just got countered. It's the typical big man, little man argument. He's got to be quicker. He's got to move a lot to win this fight.
The plan is to try and change that game plan. Get him angry, get him frustrated, make him deviate away from the plan.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it, kitchen sink.
Yes, I like that round. Good round. You feel good? You were thinking,
On. You've let him back into this. You're better than this kid.
but don't forget the jab and don't get carried away. Think about the defense on this.
Let's get you with him back. Here we go again. You've been coasting this fight, and now you're going to let him get back in. Now it's a tougher fight, and he's going to be confident. You got to take that confidence.
And there's the bell for round three. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Nice defense on that hook. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. That counter shot lands. Uppercut does not score. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6.
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
Get up, look at his corner, look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to...
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Oh, the brown bomber goes to the canvas.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
talk about Klitschko in that last round. Well, this is a very important... Here we go to the 4th round. Last round was a disaster. What can they do here to turn this around?
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs would feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. One punch could end this fight for either of these 2 heavyweights.
So you're getting in there with somebody that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get in close.
The Brown Bomber in some trouble. How is this fight still continuing?
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Back and forth they go in this round. Whoa, wait a minute. Ooh, Klitschko stumbling backwards. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
All the time. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. He threw a punch and just got countered. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Going to need a knockout.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Get your mind back, get your focus back.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work.
Time for the 5th round. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level. Joe Louis in trouble. Just one punch away from getting the momentum back.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. That could never happen.
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Going to punch himself out, though. Oh, and Joe Louis is hurt. He is hurt. Gotta wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's gonna be we just saw.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive and then give it back the next round.
You had everything in the back.
Good work, that's it. Now breathe, breathe. Just get your breath back.
Back on the job. It's a terrible round, that is. Come on.
Sets him up, but you'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shot.
Play better. He's not in your league. Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together. You're starting to make mistakes, and you're switching off. I need you to switch back on.
Timing already. The right hand's beautiful. That's it. Start sticking it
Round. Don't worry about that round. Don't worry about it.
work. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight.
It was a bad round. But we don't care. We don't care. Go out there, you win.
You were smart. You weren't loading up, but you were still landing your
The
power
referee
shots.
calling for seconds out as we get set to jump back in the action.
Win this round, kid.
It's on the end and what you do. Good work.
There's the bell for round 6. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
So it's onward and upward after...
Pick a side, will you live, will you die, will you quit, will you try, sweating eyes, who am I, champion till I die, every morning, every night, boy, I gotta look alive, now you can hear the crowd going, wow, yeah, you know who's up in the house tonight, the champions are back in your town, feel the stands and make them shout tonight, the champions about to get down, you know who's up in the house tonight, the champions are back in your town. Feel the stands and make them shout tonight, the champions about to get down. Pick a side, only 2 options, be with the winners or the other guys, yeah. Ain't no time, we already on the way, better get themselves in line, thought I told you we don't play, the team going nuts, the score going up.
They called it... D. It's... And this one has... These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. Scoring hook. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. Good straight right hand. A lot of pre-match drama. Who could forget what we saw yesterday at the weigh-in, biting at the bit to get it on in this historic venue.
You're getting everything tonight. And you know what? When you're in a theatre, you know you've got to perform. There's no cutting corners. There's no making up excuses because you're going to be so transparent. All laid out there.
I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
It's all offense all the time. The straight right just misses. He misses with that jab. just misses. Very close round with 10. Did you see that? And Deontay Wilder just got clipped. And he dropped him. The perfect sniper shot. Let's watch it again one more time.
1, 2, 3, 4. Give me your blood.
Let's talk about Wilder. Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. Couldn't take any more. Wow, let's take another look at that.
Where did that come from? What a shot. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can you continue?
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
He's got to waste time. Get step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in the round.
Halfway through the round, and they're struggling a little bit.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen now, it's down to them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, right, fresh.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Owen Patterson's dazed. It somehow weathered the storm.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
That big hook doesn't land. Nice job blocking the hook. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. It's not over till it's over. And there's the bell for round 3. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They've staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Uppercut straight through the gloves. Back and forth they go. Time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Deontay Wilder rocked right now. He's in some serious trouble. How are they still standing?
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Is a massive knockdown. Let's take another look.
I've got to see that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Talk about Wilder in that last round. Back at it in round 4. They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Oh, right there. Oh, Wilder just got clipped, and he's in a world of trouble. I don't know if I've ever seen him this hurt before. A big headshot, and he goes down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then you continue.
Wilder rocked right now. He's in some serious trouble. And the bronze bomber goes down. Let's watch that again in replay from a different angle.
I need to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You still want to fight.
Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. Let's see how the corner I can't believe it. They are giving up. So there you have it. It is official now, and that is not